Hey love bugs, and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a lovely evening, and I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Now, if I'm looking a little funny, I don't look like I'm looking where I should be looking. I have a whole viewfinder thing going on because this is a very different setup, and I'm trying to make sure I get it right. Hopefully it don't look too ugly. But today I am super excited because we are going to be talking about my 2021 faves. Now, you guys know I like to stretch it out into a whole week. I like to make it a big event. This year, I feel like I didn't try as many things, but I also feel like I still found some gems. I still found some awesome products to share with you guys and to add into my regimen. So today is going to kick off my week of favorites with my favorite cleansers. So if you are interested in hearing about my top cleansers for 2021, then just keep on watching. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I don't have any products to show in front of me just because I did not feel like bringing all these products from upstairs and then down here. It's too much. I'll have pictures on the screen of the products for your viewing pleasure. So first things first, I feel like I included this in my shampoo favorites last year, but I honestly don't remember. I think I included it in the shampoo favorites, but I reviewed the product after the first of the year. So I'm gonna throw her in here just because she deserves to be talked about. She deserves the credit because Curl Origin is that girl. Curl Origin Pink Superfood Shampoo. Y'all, that shampoo is one of the best shampoos, hands down. It has a creamy formulation. It also includes activated charcoal, and it leaves this cool minty feeling on your scalp. So it's very cleansing, but it gives you this really like rich, creamy lather. It's such a pleasant experience. I would say that it's like a spa-like experience. That stuff gets my hair so clean, but it also just leaves my curls defined and plump after I rinse it out. I really do look for shampoos that I can see like, yup, that water is getting into my hair. If I'm using a shampoo, whether it's a moisturizing shampoo or a clarifying shampoo, I want to make sure that I can feel that water getting into my strands. I love that shampoo so much. If you have not tried it, I don't know why you're sleeping, but you need to try it. It is one of the best shampoos on the market. I feel like people sleep on Curl Origin in general, but Curl Origin is bomb. Curl Origin is bae. But I also, you know, I'm a little okay with y'all sleeping on her because that means that I'm gonna be able to get everything I want when I want it. Selfish, I know. This is one that is definitely, I feel like she's 50-50 with people. Either people really, really love her or people really, really, really don't like her. That is the Bread Milky Hair Wash. Listen, Bread definitely did me right in 2021. I feel like the Bread Hair Beauty Supply brand as just an entity is very simplistic, and their whole concept is like you have all the basics that you need. Kind of like in your pantry or your fridge, you need bread, milk, eggs, etc. Their products are supposed to be like the bread, milk, and the eggs to your hair routine, right? And that hair wash, so nice. It's beautiful as a weekly cleanser. I've gone about halfway through it, which says a lot for a cleansing product. You know, I have a lot of shampoos in my collection. I love shampoo. I love washing my hair. And so it takes a minute for me to get through a shampoo. If I've gotten through half the year and half of that, you know, I've gotten through like half of that bottle, that says something. I like to pull it out on days when I want more than a co-wash, but not as much as my typical shampoos. It has a very pillowy texture. It feels, I think they describe it as having like a marshmallow creme type texture, and it really does. It gives you that marshmallow cream kind of feel. It's very bouncy, it's very pillowy, and when you apply it to the strands, it immediately foams up. And it still cleanses like a dream, but it's not going to be that type of cleansing that you would get from even like the Pink Superfood shampoo. Even though that is more of a moisturizing shampoo formula, that still cleanses more than the Bread one. The Bread one, I feel like, has definitely found a place in my routine. You guys know I like having different types of cleansers. I like having different levels of cleansing depending on how dirty or just what I've been doing that week. You know, some weeks I'm not doing much of anything, you know, so I don't need something that's going to be super heavy. But bread definitely has a place in my routine, and it also smells like lemon shortbread cookies. Like, it smells, oh, so good. So I feel like that's definitely one of the higher end brands that I would suggest trying at Sephora, because for the amount of product that you get, their stuff is far more on the cheaper end of the spectrum than some of the other higher end hair brands, whether they're Black owned or not, you know, regardless at Sephora. If you go into Sephora, you spend the money, right? So I feel like their stuff is on the lower spectrum when it comes to price point, especially price per ounce. Even though those packets don't look big, there's a lot of product in them and they last a good minute. So I really enjoy the Bread Milky Hair Cleanser. Let's talk about a Cowash, because I don't think I have talked about this Cowash. Now, real talk, full stop, I have not really been on my Cowash game when it comes to trying new Co-washes this year. I think the only other Co-wash aside from what I'm about to mention that I tried is the avocado and black soap Co-wash from Honey's Handmade. I think I filmed a video and the footage looked crazy, like it just wasn't good enough to put, you know, on YouTube, but I'll definitely film a review for it. But outside of that, I've really just been using either the co-washes that I know and love, but I've also basically been using another product that I'll mention later in this video. It's kind of replaced my co-washes in a lot of ways because I've just been obsessed with that product. So the Tgin Moisturizing Co-Wash from their core like moisture line, y'all, that is such a good co-wash. I would say the closest in the like drugstore market that I have found to the avocado and quinoa co-wash from Briogeo. They're not exactly the same. I would say the Tgin one is thicker, but they have very similar properties. The slip on that Tgin co-wash is bomb. It feels so good going through the hair, and what I really like about that one is that when you do add some water to it, it does give you like the slightest bit of silky lather, and your hair feels really nice after you rinse it out. It makes your hair feel silky, moisturized. I don't remember if there are any proteins in it, but my hair feels a little bit more reinforced after I rinse it out, but it still has that like lightly cleansed feeling to it. Obviously, I'm not using co-washes at the end of the week to get rid of all the crap that's on my hair, right? If I'm using a co-wash, it's a midweek situation. So I'm a big fan of that co-wash. I don't hear anybody ever talking about it, but that co-wash is life. Like, it is, y'all. The next time Tgin has a sale, you need to pick up that co-wash. If you like to, you know, do your co-washing midweek, because you guys know I do not suggest exclusively co-washing, and I will forever be here to tell y'all that people that are telling you to exclusively co-wash and not do anything else are blowing smoke up your booty holes. I don't care how people feel about it. They can be mad about it. I don't care. Wash your damn hair. But I do like to incorporate co-washes in my routine in a way that is practical and in a way that will keep my scalp healthy. That is a bomb one. That is amazing. Next up, I have not talked about this on the channel, and it's not intentional. I've worked with this brand a few times this year, but whenever I work with them, it is not on YouTube. And so I've used this product for a while, but I haven't actually had the opportunity to show it to you guys. That is the Curlmix Moisturizing Shampoo. That shampoo is so good. It's so good. I have the shampoo in a few different formulas. I have the brown sugar one that came in their fresh kit. I have the watermelon one that was sent to me, you know, to do all my work. And then I've recently have been introduced to the lavender one, which that lavender wash and go kit, y'all. I don't know what it is about that lavender moisturizing formula. I don't know if it's, I think they have jojoba oil in it. I don't know if it's the jojoba, but that whole line has been giving me life. I actually have that in my hair right now. This is like a week old wash and go, and I just put it up in my little, what y'all like to call my ballerina bun. But absolutely have been falling in love with that shampoo. It has a very creamy formula. It's lightweight, foams up like a dream, but it leaves your hair feeling very soft and very hydrated once you rinse it out. It's definitely a simple, I would say a simple formulation, but it's simple done right. You know what I'm saying? Some shampoos are just so simple that you sitting there like, what? Like I could have gone and bought a bottle of Suave for this, you know? But I have been really impressed by the full breadth of the Curlmix lineup. You guys know I've been loving on the moisturizer and the gel, but I love the shampoo. I think I started using that shampoo maybe around March of last year. Whenever the Brown Sugar Babe wash and go kit came out is when I started using their shampoos. And then I got more into that shampoo during my vacation season. You guys know I actually went on a vacation this year, which I never really get the opportunity to do. And I brought Curlmix with me. Curlmix was my vacation wash and go of choice because it doesn't overly react with the humidity in the environment. But I love the shampoo because even though it is very cleansing, it's a quick wash. Like you can really get it through your hair. It's easy to detangle your hair when you have that in. Rinse it out, conditioner, and then you move on to your wash and go steps. And it's so easy. I'm the type of person, a lot of times I find I do need to wash my hair during vacation because my scalp bothers me and I don't do very well with braids. So that was my cleanser of choice for vacation and it was amazing. I absolutely love it. All right, next up, y'all already knew chocolate kinks and curls. Listen, the last couple of years, my co-washes have taken a back seat to chocolate kinks and curls. That's mainly how I use those products, but I will also use them if I use like a moisturizing shampoo. I will use them as my like clay wash detoxifying step after my shampoo. So I use them in a multitude of ways, but that Terra black clay and Milky berry clay wash pulled up this year and was like, sis, we are the moment, we are the hour, we are the year. That clay wash was so good, and I love Miss Juanita, but I'm like really tight that I'm missing out on that. You know, like it's not a permanent thing. It is a limited edition clay wash. I think she said she will continue to offer it in her clay kits though. Like you can't get it individually, but you can get it in a clay kit, which I will take it. If I have to buy 2-3 other things to get that, I will. It's worth it to me. Plus all of her clay washes are good. So for me, it's like, it's not a bad thing at all. For a while, my top from Chocolate Kinks and Curls was the Aloha Rose. And I think she's considering getting rid of that. She's debating between the green clay and mint and the Aloha Rose. I think there's like a little battle going on right now. And honestly, I can live without either one because I really love the Terra black clay and Milky berry clay wash. It's very thick. It has a very thick texture, but it still glides through the hair like butter. I feel like that one is the most detoxifying and cleansing out of all the ones that I've tried. The only one I have not tried is the green clay and mint one. So I think at this point I can say, well, outside of the limited edition ones, but from her regular lineup, I've tried them all except for that one. And I would say that the Terra black clay and Milky berry is my favorite because it is more cleansing and it makes my scalp feel amazing. Like I am very intentional about making sure I get that on my scalp, literally right here in my crown going down, because that's where I tend to get itchiness if my scalp does get itchy. And that was a blessing during the summertime. Y'all know I was struggling with a lot of itching and there were a couple of products that were bothering me, but overall I just get really itchy scalp in the summertime because I sweat like a beast. That Terra black clay and Milky berry is bomb. I've gone through a whole one. I'm almost done with my second one. Thank God I have another one. I have a couple of backups of that because I really enjoy it. I highly suggest it. Like I said, if you love chocolate kinks and curls, I feel like it's worth it to just get it in the clay kit just to at least try it and experience it. It's that good. TreLuxe. We got to talk about TreLuxe, y'all. TreLuxe was one of my favorite reviews of the year. It was the review that I really spent a lot of time and energy on. I have been trying those products out for months before I had even really mentioned the products on the channel. And I fell in love with that Curl Renew cleanser. Now, the Curl Renew is definitely, I would say it's even lighter than the Bread Milky hair wash. They have very different textures though. The one from TreLuxe, the Curl Renew, has more of a serum-y texture, but that has, I'm pretty sure it has coconut milk in it. And there's just something about that cleanser that just makes your hair feel so silky and luscious. It's definitely not something that I personally would use if I had in a super thick gel in my hair, like say Eco or Wetline. I would not use that. If I had that in my hair, I would use something a little bit more potent. The Curl Renew is awesome if you are in need of a gentle cleanser. That I feel like can honestly replace a co-wash. If you're someone who really just does not like co-washes, but you need something light, like you just need an option that's going to give you that light cleansing when your hair really isn't that dirty. If you really just can't get with the whole conditioning wash. For some people, they just don't like it, and that's cool. I feel like the Curl Renew is what you need, because it is so gentle on the hair. You're still going to get the satisfaction of a light lather. I personally like having at least some type of lather in my cleansers because it allows you to move your fingers through your hair. To me, that kind of aids in slip, and it allows me to really cleanse my hair without causing any tangles, any matting, any of that. That Curl Renew is amazing. I have less than half of the bottle left. I need to repurchase it. It's bomb, and it perfectly accompanies the rest of the line. High quality ingredients. To me, it is absolutely a high quality product. Anything to me that I suggest is a high quality product, just in my opinion. As far as like picking my top, my top picks of the year, that's how I feel about that. So that is the TreLuxe Curl Renew. Agile Beauty Blue Tansy. Agile Beauty, that was, for me, probably the most exciting launch this year was the Blue Tansy collection, because I know Julian, and I know that she's the type of person that she's not going to put out anything that she doesn't feel is 100% useful and 100% effective. And listen, that whole video was a roller coaster, because I will up and down swear that is one of the best videos that I have done this year. And for a while, I could not put it out. I didn't have access to it. I couldn't upload it. Like, it was a whole mess. And literally, the day of my birthday, my computer came back on long enough for me to export and upload that video. It was literally like God was like, here, happy birthday, put your ish out. And I was just so thankful that I was able to put that out. But I really enjoyed using that collection as a whole. I think that was one of the most cohesive collections to come out this year. That clarifying shampoo is one of the best clarifying shampoos I own, and it is neck and neck with one other shampoo that is in this video. For that shampoo to be more of like that gel-like texture, it still feels very rich. You get a really nice, rich, almost velvety lather that I tend to not get from other clarifiers. I have quite a few clarifiers in my collection, and I don't know, they lather a lot, but they're very kind of like soapy, if that makes sense. Like, there's a difference between something being like velvety and just being like big bubbles, kind of soapy, you know? The one from Adwoa is super velvety. The fragrance is beautiful. It's like a light jasmine, but it's not like overwhelming. It's like a nice, like, cute aromatherapy experience. Y'all, my hair was so clean after using that, but it was so plump. Like, my hair was ready. It was ready for all the goodness that was about to come to it. and it is the perfect start. It is the perfect clean canvas for any wash day. A lot of people stray from shampoos, especially clarifiers, but if you're someone who hates clarifying shampoos, that is one that I highly suggest. It's incredibly effective, but it's still very gentle to the hair. It's not like Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle where it will strip away all of your sins. Like, it feels like it could strip away the melanin in your skin. That is how harsh that cleanser is. Great to have if you do something stupid to your hair though, or you just have like some weird grease on you, you know. But the Adwoa one is miles apart from that product. It is just so luxurious. It feels like it is worth every single penny that it costs. And I'm here for it. Y'all know I'm an Adwoa lover. I'm an Adwoa stan. That shampoo, y'all, like, regardless of, listen, you just need to get you some. You just need to get you some. And while you're picking that up, I mean, I know like you only really need one good clarifier in your collection, but if you happen to hit up that Nature's Little Secret Lemon Rosemary shampoo, listen, look, I got a coupon code. I'll leave it on the screen right here. Click out this video and go get you some. I'm just saying. Yes, it does benefit me, just so you know. Thank you for shopping through my links and using my codes because it allows me to put right back into the channel. I always try to be transparent about that. I mean, everyone should be transparent about that. That's a whole law, but still, like, y'all my people and I ain't gonna play you like that. But for real though, go use that code and go get you some of that shampoo. That stuff is so good. Listen, every time Charnay comes out with something else, she just raises the bar, and I don't know how she does it. Like, I have told her this. Every time she comes out with something new, it's just amazing. Like, she does no wrong. And even if she reformulates something, I have yet to see her do a reformulation that wasn't better than what she had before. You know, like, I love to see that progression. You know, a lot of times when a brand starts out, there are going to be reformulations. Some things need to be made better. You know, things change. We had this whole conversation about that. But I love that Charnay makes it a point to make her products better and better. If she has to change it, it's gonna be better. If she wants to change it, it's gonna be better than what you had before. Y'all, that shampoo releases, well, I think it technically released last year. Either the end of last year or like the beginning of this year. And when I saw my boo Mo from All Things Mo Well use it, like, she rinsed her hair out and her hair, it looked like she had just put a leave-in in it. That's how juicy her curls look. Y'all know Mo, she has like beautiful curls. But like, her hair looks so good, just like naked with no product. And I was like, I had to get my hands on that. And when Charnay sent it to me, I was so hyped to use it. And it is such an experience. I have a video demoing that shampoo. It is so good, y'all. It is so good. It smells amazing. It, again, like the Adwoa, is gentler on the scalp. On the hair and the scalp. It's a very gentle cleanser, but it gets off everything. It gets off everything. It gets off wet line. I'll use wet line for my edges and stuff because I don't like using it for wash and goes. Or when I do an occasional eco wash and go, it gets that out. Like I said, the Nature's Little Secret one and the Agile Beauty one are neck and neck. Very different formulations, but I feel like relatively similar outcomes. As far as being gentle on the hair, but being so effective at cleansing and just maintaining the health of your curls. They're so bomb. If I had to suggest like my top 3 shampoos this year, Nature's Little Secret, Agile Beauty, Blue Tansy, and Curl Origin Pink Superfoods, those are my top 3 shampoos of the year. Like, they just have done my hair justice. I have not put them down. They are just that good. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you like this setup. It's different. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's different. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow right back here, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to talk about my favorite deep conditioners and rinse out conditioners. I didn't try as many deep conditioners this year, y'all. I told y'all I was team use it up this year, and I did good. So make sure you pull up tomorrow to see my top picks, my favorite deep conditioners and rinse out conditioners of 2021. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. What was your favorite cleanser, be it Cowash, shampoo, what have you? What was your favorite? Leave it down in the comments down below, because y'all know I love to try out your faves. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.